What's up, guys? Good to see you here on the channel. So today we are at the DMZ zone between North and South Korea. Now there is some bad blood between these two countries right here. As you can tell by the razor wire, we are literally on the border between the two countries. So we're up on top of a mountain right now, and we're fixing to head into the observatory where we'll be able to look actually into North Korea. This is going to be a cool one. All right, so we are now up on the observation deck. They got this cool little model right here, but this is super interesting, you guys. This is the most divided country in the world, and they were just saying that the war really isn't over. So back in the 1950s, after World War II, then they had the Korean War, and I'm not up on my history, but anyhow, they created this DMZ, the Demilitarized Zone. So for like a 4-kilometer gap, there's no tanks, guns, bombs, or at least not on this side, and supposedly not on that side either. But anyhow, that is what the DMZ is. It's the demilitarized zone between the two countries, and it's separated by this river. So I believe the Han River goes that way, and then there's another river right there, but my Korean's not that great, so I'll probably just butcher the name of it. But that right on the other side of the river is North Korea. Pretty wild. They got these cool cameras up here. You can actually digitalize them and put it up on this TV. Find us something cool to look at, Zach.
Yeah, so you can basically adjust this entire camera and then put it onto a looks like a 60-inch
yeah,
screen.
Pretty sweet, man. A lot different than the old ones. You had to put the quarter in, and look.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, if you're at the observation tower looking at some skyscrapers in New York or something, a little bit different here. We're looking at villages across the Han River into North Korea.
That's absolutely amazing, the history here.
You can record the North Korea.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. But
and they were just telling me we got to be kind of careful. Photography of military facilities is prohibited. We are allowed to film here, but we just supposedly aren't supposed to upload the defense areas. How cool is that, you guys? Man, so they were also saying, you'd think you'd be able to just swim right across the river into South Korea, but it's so heavily guarded on their side till they'll either capture you, take you back to prison in North Korea, or just shoot you. So the way people sneak in, they have to go to China and then eventually through like Thailand, and then Thailand will allow them to come into South Korea. But that's the only way you're getting from that country over here. Really interesting history out here, guys, but I tell you what, I am sure glad that we're on this side of the river versus that one. All right, we're gonna keep going up and see what we can see up here. Oh wow,
What do we got here?
that's it.
Said something into it. It would project it out.
Let me go to the other side and see what you got to say.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you actually really well. And I don't even think I'm gonna ask to fly my drone over here, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna tell me no. All right, let's go up here and check this out. All right, we're gonna head to the Observatory Lounge. Oh, it's nice and warm in here. It's a little chilly out there. Even got a little coffee shop up here. So you can see the big difference. So now we're looking towards South Korea. You got all the skyscrapers, development, much different perspective than when you look across North Korea. It's just some little village buildings, empty, barren landscape, because they still have to burn a tremendous amount of firewood to keep themselves warm during the winter. So all of the mountains and woodland areas have been just like stripped. Really makes you feel fortunate to live in other parts of the world, because the North Korean government has just got everything so isolated over there until even if you want to leave, you can't. All right, that was pretty interesting. And now we're headed to another part of the DMZ. We won't be as close to North Korea at this next spot, but still nonetheless right on the border. The history is crazy here. I'm gonna have to go back and research it. You know, it's sad when you're young, you don't want to learn all the history stuff that you're taught. But now I feel like when I've gotten older, it's super interesting to come back and see all of what exactly happened here. But crazy history between North Korea and South Korea. All right, on to the next stop.
Some people, they cross over from the DMZ river, but nowadays, I think before come, they will be disappeared.
Okay, so now we're at Peace Park, still along the DMZ, but we're gonna go up to an observatory level here. Oh, and we're gonna take a gondola. I forgot about that part. That should be cool. And again, I'm not gonna try to pronounce the name of the Peace Gondola. They got this cool thing set up. This is what you see all along the border, just razor wire, huge fences. Oh, check it out. There's the gondola we're going on. Thank you. Rice fields down there.
Do you have deer here?
Oh, water deer.
Water deer?
Yeah, water deer is really famous. Actually, a lot of the water deer in Korea, more, I think in the world, the 50% of the water deer, let me show you.
What is a water deer?
Water deer?
Yeah.
The swimming deer. Sure? Water deer?
Looks like Hulk Hogan.
It's got fangs.
Yeah, water deer. So you can see actually when I go to the mountain, actually my hobby is the camping. So when I go to the backpacking, it means when I go to the climb the mountain and then when I stay there with the tent, I always heard that this sound is very terrible sound.
Yeah.
Quite nearby the border. Now we are here. So it means everywhere is South Korean land.
Okay.
It is a clean ecological river and the second observatory on the peninsula.
So if someone wants to go to the exhibition hall, you can go to the right side, but it's a little bit hillside, 5 minutes to climb up. Or if you want, you can go to the observatory on the left side.
Military was stationed from 1953 to 2004.
All right, so we weren't allowed to film inside the little museum area, but I took a bunch of pictures. It's really interesting, the history that happened right here on this land. So I'll put a bunch of pictures on the screen right now just to show you guys what was inside the museum area. Right now we're gonna go back down below and check out the observation deck. This is a pretty neat little park area over here, guys. It's beautiful today. It's probably about 60 degrees. Neat little gondola ride. Of course, we're still on South Korean land, but we're still right along the DMZ. But I wanted to check out these little pinwheels and some landmine signs down here. No missiles. I tell you, this has really piqued my interest on the history behind this country. Y'all feel free to drop comments down below, because I'm sure most of you watching this video know a lot more of this place about me, but this has really spurred me on and maybe want to learn more just to be able to appreciate everything that I've seen today. We gotta head back up now, take the gondola back across the river. We get the one with the pretty girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
HG&G.
HG&G. Look, you can see the rice pods or rice seeds on the stuff right below us.
Okay, so it is being used. That's good.
All right, ladies first. Kamsamnida. Did I say it right, HG? Kamsamnida.
Exactly.
I'm learning, I'm getting better. Guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that tour of the DMZ zone here in Korea. Do me a favor, give the video a thumbs up if you don't mind. Consider subscribing if you hadn't already, and I'll see you on the next adventure.